Okay,
Right,
so stream on.
to the first 1v1 DLC 9th Sucum 2 tournament.
Alright, this is the round of 32, RedArrow against Iron Commander. Here we see RedArrow in the south as the Red Aeon and Iron Commander on the top as the green UEF player.
You can see they're both going for pretty basic build queues.
Yeah, we both see them opening with one air factory, 6 mexes and power generators. Would be a standard opening, and then they will both follow it up with either an extra air factory or a land factory. In fact, we already see Iron going for double air. RedArrow hasn't made up his mind yet, but that will probably... So, what do you know about these players? What do you know about Iron Commander?
If I'm correct, Iron Commander is one of the best Sucum 1 / player before he quit to move to Sucum 2. I haven't really seen him play much on Sucum 2, so it's quite interesting to see how they both play.
Yeah, Iron Commander has been a very active person on the Subcom 2 tournament background, and he's won a lot of Subcom 2 1v1 tournaments here at Shipyard. I've played with him quite often. Really innovative player. Did you know we should all hate him? He's the one who came up with the ACU rush.
Oh goody, the lovely ACU rush.
The build that ruined Subcom 2. Yeah, so everyone feel free to smack talk about him after the game. You can spam him after the game, but not during the stream. That wouldn't be nice. Anyway, let's see. RedArrow is still not made a second factory. In fact, he's only used his air factory to out. Well, Iron Commander hasn't made a second air factory as well. He cancelled it.
It looks like RedArrow's going for a radar just in front of his ACU. He's also building power generators with the engine.
He's probably going to make a land factory next to that radar. And since he's not producing any more air, Iron is kind of wasting his money on wasps. So that's pretty smart by RedArrow. He opened with air, so Iron Commander is just assuming that he's going to make more air units, so that's why he's making wasps. But these wasps will turn out to be completely useless until he actually scouts RedArrow again. So RedArrow will... Oh, he's actually going for tactical launcher.
Iron Commander is going for a land factory, so he's seen that RedArrow isn't building any... so he'll go for a land factory.
He's going to lose a lot of stuff to this launcher. That's for sure. He's going to lose at least 4 maxes because... TMD is so expensive that Iron Commander will not be able to afford it. He's actually shooting at Iron... Oh, that was just the first round. Now he's shooting that massive tractor. I think that this will give RedArrow a very significant advantage and will probably win him the game actually, because Iron Commander is still pumping money into these wasps, will do absolutely nothing. So, since RedArrow is making his second land factory now, I think he will even have a land advantage.
Well, RedArrow is using his tactical missiles to take out the resources of what Iron Commander have, but he's also going for a second land factory, and he's just built a shield around his first land factory, so that'll be an interesting tactic. He's also gone for a third land factory, so RedArrow's basically going for a full frontal land assault, while he snipes the mass extractors of Iron Commander, which is now gone to the grand total of 4.
Yeah, that TML's already paid for itself, and Iron is like, wait a minute, why isn't he making more stuff? Where is this air? And he just noticed that there's no more air coming from that air factory by RedArrow, and added a shield on top of it. I don't know, maybe RedArrow made that shield to I think that But
Red Arrow's
Iron
now
is
gone.
scouting around for any air units.
Looks like Red Arrow has now decided to change his tactical aiming to the the only land factory that Iron Commander has. And
Yeah,
that's
he's
gone
got
down quite a bit of health.
Yeah, that will die very quickly.
One more attack, and that land factory is dead.
So what
Red
I think
Arrow-
he's going to do is he's going to make a shield on that Ford factory and make another TML. Deploy Iron.
Yep, but looks like Iron Commander also has a mobile missile launcher, so that's going to be attacking the land factory. But he's also got a shield on the land factory now. That'll be protecting it from any assaults.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit of raiding.
It looks like Red Arrow's going to do a frontal assault now with his ACU and the couple of units that he has near his ACU.
Yeah, the problem is the way you stop a TML push like this is by killing it with superior numbers, and Iron is actually behind on the land unit count, so he will actually not have superior numbers. And he just placed a point defense, and Iron placed his point defense later, so he will be able to outrange Iron's. Well, Iron now has TNB.
He
He'll still lose that
but
point
he just
defense.
doesn't have enough to stop them
happening. Yeah, I think Iron is pretty much doomed because he has to produce MML to kill the PDs that RedArrow is making, and he needs sharpshooters to protect from the tactical missile launcher. But then he has no production left for tanks.
Looks like Red Arrow's doing a little assault with 10 Venadoos on Iron Commander's ACU. He's now moved his ACU to try and help that out. But Iron Commander's got his ACU building a T1 point defense.
He did manage to kill 2 mass extractors in RedArrow's base with his little raid. He'll be able to kill 1 or 2 more.
Yep, he's got 2 rockets and a mobile missile launcher just coming around the left-hand side of Red Arrow's
yeah, there was another mobile missile launcher, but that was picked off. Yeah, he's going to kill a few more. Wait, is Red Arrow isn't even trying to catch up anymore? Oh, that was just mis. Well, Iron is going to do some damage then. Maybe that will offset the. Now Red Arrow's pushing in. I think he's going to just walk past that factory into Iron's base and kill as much stuff as he can with.
Looks like Iron Commander is now He's just stopping Red Arrow. So Red Arrow is just going to continue walking down the right side of Iron Commander's base.
Yeah, the problem is Iron already. I mean, he only has units that protect his structures from MML and MML to shoot Red Arrow structures, but no tanks to actually fight his land force. So the only thing he's relying on right now is 1 PD, and that's it's killing a few tanks, but it's going to get destroyed. No question about it.
Maxes of Red Arrows and his base has just been destroyed by the small strike force of the 2 tanks and a mobile missile launcher, so that's doing quite a bit of damage to Red Arrow's base. But Iron Commander
his commander is going to get killed now.
An all-out assault, which is completely failed.
Iron Commander calls GG.
And Red Arrow calls on numerous numbers in chat, so that's
so bad mannered.
win to Red Arrow. Unfortunately, Iron Commander just got killed.
Yeah, Iron Commander's build, he didn't scout that Red Arrow was not going for lots of air, and scouted the TML too late. He didn't have any defenses ready for it. So if he would have had a bigger land force at that point, he could have tried to stop it, but he was behind in the tank count already. So Iron Commander couldn't do any kind of counterattack.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the stats of the review. Iron Commander got 41 kills to Red Arrow's 16, but Red Arrow built 78 to Iron Commander's 54, and Iron Commander got killed 60 and Red Arrow's 40. Looking at the overall mass and power spent, Red Arrow done considerably more mass, but Iron Commander spent a lot of power.
Yeah, well, of course he got more mass because Iron Commander's mass extractors were being destroyed all over the place.
So that was a good game for round 1. Stay tuned for the
This is best of 1, right? Round 1.
Yeah, round 1, best of 32.
Wow, Iron Commander, one of the top players, already knocked out. Well played, Red Arrow. And
yep,
I want to talk a bit more about this this tactical missile launcher. It's very hard as you have to defend against it. What Iron Commander did was he bought tactical missile defense, but those cost 9 research points, while the TML only cost 6. So it takes way longer to get the actual defense for it, and even then the tactical missile launcher will have already paid for itself. So I don't like the way that's implemented into the game. And as you saw, Iron really struggled to defend against it and ultimately failed.
Yep. So stay tuned, and we'll see who we'll be casting next. So I'll put the scoreboard on and a bit of music for you lot to listen to. So bear with us.